Good morning. Hope everybody's having a good morning so far. I am eh still waking up. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter show today because I've got to drive 40 miles to uh a birthday party for my sister who turned 61. Uh Tell me something. What is with this freaking weather? Few days ago it was snowing. And then today it's supposed to be 80. I'm telling you, man, I don't know what the hell, is up, but there's something. The government is doing something weird. Brickman, Marcus, Delmer, Hugh. Hope y'all are doing well today. 85 today there. Jesus. What was it? 3 or 4 days ago, man, it was snowing and 36. I just don't get it. You stole Iran's heat. There you go. Delmer, thank you. I'll tell her that you said happy birthday. My sister's an interesting one, man. She's a historical archivist for the government and really, really uh, knowledgeable about shit that I have no clue about. So, uh, 61 years on the earth being kind of a, you know, jack of all trades. Uh, so what's everybody doing today, man? What's everybody's plans? You stole all their weapons? Yeah. Didn't snow there, but it was in the 20s. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I still say it's the government. So come on, guys. Tell me what y'all are up to today, man. And let me know if you're going to Jasper, Georgia for the uh, beard battle in August, because it's going to be a good time, man. Gonna go open the store for the week. Cool. Hell yeah, man. Make that money. Um, this beard battle that we're doing, Daddy Red Key. Hell yeah, man. Looking forward to slapping your palm, brother. Uh, yeah, this thing in Jasper, man. It's the silent battles uh, beard comp. Absolutely gonna be a fantastic time. So far, the ones I know are going: Sean, me, uh, Marcus, uh, Katie from Dead Smooth, Renee from Black Manor, Mike Ramsey, Baker. It's going to be a phenomenal, fun time. Uh, Doing as little as possible today, Dumber. Hell yeah. Chopper, Michael, what's up, guys? Now, at this event, uh, Sean is going to have a table set up for Bearded Scallywags with some goodies, some merch, some beard products that he's creating. Uh, I'm going to be helping a little bit with that table. And, you know, if you're coming in from out of town and you're going, book now. Uh, uh, I I can't tell you how lucky I was to be able to get a room up there. Um, it's going to cost me an arm and a leg, but it'll be worth it. Uh, let's see. Chopper got a ministry event at a motorcycle show I have to go to later today. Hey, man. That's awesome. I am going to live vicariously through you since I can't ride anymore. Uh, Yeah, there ain't a ton of hotels in Jasper. Um, the one that I booked is the same one that Sean and Katie and Renee and everybody's uh in that crew are staying at. It's called the Woodbridge Inn. I don't think they have any more rooms, but they might. Uh, uh but it is pricey. It's about 180 a night. So, and I think any hotel up there is probably they get wind of the event. They're probably going to jack their prices a little. Sean is coming. He's just taking care of a few things. Um, yeah, the Red Key, man, dude. Yeah, that place looks nice. It looks really cool. They've got a restaurant and a bar in the joint, and gonna be fun. Matter of fact, Scallywag Show and Parlor Talk at Dead Manor are probably gonna do a joint live from the hotel. Uh, well, possibly Friday night, Saturday night, depending. Um, Ronnie, yes, love you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. But we're gonna try to do a joint live. It'll be fun time. And let me tell you something, Miss Swamp Pixie. You and Ricky really need to come up to Jasper August 15th and hang out with us. Just saying. It's funny because I live about 2.5 hours away from Ronnie and Ricky Painter. And at some point I want to drive down there to one of their events. I think that would be fun. Uh, oh, hell yes, Ronnie. I will be looking forward to that. You know, sorry, my dogs are going stupid. Um, I absolutely think it'll be fantastic to finally meet the Swamp Pixie in person. Now, I'm going to tell y'all uh, what we might be able to do is since the actual event is on Saturday, what we might be able to do is Saturday morning before it starts. We may be able to do like an on location beards and brews. That would be kind of fun. Maybe get some of y'all that are going on camera and hanging out. I think that would be epic. Oh yeah, man, it's gonna kick ass. Definitely gonna kick ass. I don't know what all they're doing as far as the event. I do know that it's in the parking lot of the distillery. So it's going to be kid friendly if you got kids or whatever. They just won't be able to go inside the distillery, I don't think. Um, but, you know, since uh, my wife and I are empty nesters, it doesn't matter. The the way I see it is this, man, is that this is a good opportunity to not only support a good cause, but it's also a great opportunity to meet some of the people that we interact with on a daily basis online, and kind of have the family come together. You know what I mean? Let's see. Doo, 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 doo. Uh, I'm trying to talk Stacy from Wicked Wednesday into going. Um, you know, uh, but hopefully she will. We'll see. That'd be fun. And I don't know what exactly which vendors are going to be there, but I'm sure that you know y'all are probably going to want to bring a little bit of pocket money, uh, so you can get some product and merch and stuff like that. Small batch, my man. Motorcycle season. Um, yeah, small batch. Let me tell you something. I'm anxiously awaiting my custom oil. Should be here today. I'm excited. Um, yeah, Ronnie. I hope she gets to. I really do, because uh, she's absolutely a doll, and she, uh, you know, is one of these people that I consider uh, in my circle. So I would love to be able to meet her in person. Yeah, Marcus, she's a little antisocial, but aren't we all? Um, what was I going to say? Oh, I wanted to talk about something real quick, uh, because yeah, Ronnie, I love her too, man. She's awesome. Uh, I want to talk about something real quick, and this is just my opinion. Okay, you know, w- we've had a lot of celebrity deaths lately, and uh, you know, Chuck Norris just passed away, and um, you know what I'm noticing. It happened when Ozzy died. It happened when Hulk Hogan died. Uh, Certain company uh, end up, you know, they'll rush to get out a product, and some of these companies, they do it as tribute. I get it, but a lot of these companies, man, it's like they announce that they're coming out with a product before the body's even cold, before they're even put in the ground. uh, when Hulk Hogan died and when Ozzy died, I noticed that the announcement was made that they had passed, and the very day that they had passed, there were a couple of companies that were coming out with, you know, pins and beard products and things like that. And I just, in my opinion, companies, there's nothing wrong with doing a tribute to somebody, but wait just a little bit, man. Wait just a small amount of time, at least wait until, you know, they've had a funeral or something. To me, it feels a little creepy. Not what, well, okay. It feels a little disrespectful. It feels like some people, and not all, some people do it, uh, because they are really, uh, some people do it because they are really upset and they want to put out a tribute. I get it. But for the most part, to me, it's making profit off of somebody's demise. And I just wish that companies and company owners would go, okay, you know what? I'm going to wait a month. I'm going to wait 2 months, even 6 months. You know, I think that that would be the most respectful thing to do. And once again, this is just my opinion. Um, you, you know, uh, am I wrong? Am I just being a dick? I don't know. But let's see. One company is bad about it. I I've seen a couple of companies that are bad about it. Um, but and once again, there's nothing wrong with putting out a tribute. Just wait a little bit, you know. Give a little bit of time for people to process it. And that's a funny thing. Like eh, 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 you know, uh, Black Rebel put out a Chuck Norris scent last year. They did it while he was alive. And you know, the thing is a lot of people, they don't think about these people until after they're dead. And when they die, some of these owners go, holy shit, you know, this will sell. And yeah, I agree. It's disrespectful. Um, Larry, what's up, brother? Now, don't get me wrong. You know, I understand wanting to pay tribute to someone, but if you give it a little bit of time, whether you're making pins, beard products, t-shirts, whatever, you give it a little bit of time, and you as an owner are going to look a lot more respectable, in my opinion. I think you wait a while until when they are alive, it's a tribute. The second they die, it's a money grab. Agreed. Agreed. Um, you know, uh, there was one company, and I won't mention names. Uh, Literally, they had announced Ozzy Osbourne had died, and 10 minutes later, I saw a post. We're doing this, and it was an Ozzy Osbourne. tribute. And I'm like, really? Come on, man. At least wait for, rigor mortis to fucking set in. I've got Ace Frehley, one of my absolute heroes. One of the reasons I ever picked up a guitar. Uh, I plan on having a custom made in tribute to Ace. Uh, Me and Jimmy Bones have talked about it, but we wanted to wait. You know, even though it would be a custom only for me, I would still feel a little bit dirty if I went ahead and did that. You know, it's just me, man. Just me. I think that, you know, 2026 has been a shit show when it comes to celebrity deaths. I mean, let's be real. Um, you know, uh one of the actors from Buffy the Vampire Slayer just died, you know. Think he was 56 years old. He was my age and died of natural causes in his sleep. It's insane. Oh, Michael, Ace was an absolutely underrated guitar player. Uh, Let me tell you something. One of the first songs I ever learned, I was 11 years old, and I sat down, with the vinyl album of uh, Kiss Alive, uh, Kiss Alive 2, and learned Rocket Ride. And if you listen to that song, there's so many little intricacies, man. Ace was absolutely fantastic. Um, what was I going to say? Oh, um, who else was it that there was somebody else that just passed away in the last few days that uh, I can't think of now, man. My brain's oatmeal, but 2026 is absolutely, it's like the Grim Reaper said, "Hey, open season." But you know, the funny thing is, think about this. These celebrities, when they pass, then all these tributes roll in and people are all upset and everything. I think that should be a thing for when normal people pass. You know, uh, I see people, you know, they'll mention on Facebook how upset they are about a celebrity passing away, but then somebody in one of the groups or somebody close to, the beard community or something, when they pass, they get a quick mention. And it's like, you know, uh, to me, I understand being upset when a celebrity dies, but I think people should start being more upset when, uh, you know, real people in the community, you know, pass away. Call me crazy. Yeah, Catherine O'Hara, James Vanderbeek. James Vanderbeek was the one I was thinking about. Had the colon cancer and died. Uh, yeah, It was, it sucks. And these people are going, fairly young, but I look at somebody like James Vanderbeek, who was, I believe he was 54, and, I'm fixing to be 57, and I'm going, oh shit, you know, Dawson's Crack. Is that some sort of adult version of Dawson's Creek? I don't know, Marcus. Um, yeah, Ronnie, absolute truth. You know, um, we are so wrapped up in celebrity culture. We are so wrapped up in, famous people that we sometimes don't pay tribute to the real people in the world. And I'm not saying that celebrities aren't real people. You know what I'm saying. Um, you know, it's let's celebrate the ones that are close to us. That's all I'm saying. Uh, let's see. Now, one of the things I would like to see is I would like to see if we were going to do somebody was going to put out a tribute uh, beard product to somebody. Uh, I would absolutely love to see somebody do a tribute to uh, Christopher Lee. That's the one I want to see. What's up, Mr. Madigan?
What's going on, man?
Jack and Squat.
That's it.
We were just discussing celebrity mortality and the ethics of product placement right after somebody dies, and
I knew you were going to go there at some point. That's why I gave myself a little extra time this morning. all that shit. Yeah, Chuck Norris. I'm guessing you're talking about
Chuck Norris. Well, we went over the Chuck Norris, the Aussie thing, and that type of thing. I mean, the basic gist was, at least wait a couple of months.
Yeah, I agree.
Swamp Pixie says hello, Sean.
Who did? I'm sorry, I can't.
Ronnie.
Hey, what's up, Ronnie?
Ronnie is here.
What's going on?
So what you got?
Not a whole lot, man. I'm just pulling over now. Yeah, the other one that hit me this week too was Nicholas Brendan, man, from Xander from Buffy too. But yep. Chuck Norris, that one hit like, man, damn, Chuck is gone, man. Holy crap.
Well, everybody had it in their head that Chuck Norris was going to live forever.
Yeah. Well, I think he is, man. I think he's just going to be like, I think he's just brought up to like kick the devil's ass or something. I'm going to go with that theory, man.
There you go. Hell yeah. But and I did mention Nicholas Brendan earlier. 56 years old, died natural causes in his sleep. It's like,
yeah, I still think some more is going to come out about that. You know what I mean? But he had a bad fall. Well, he's faced addiction for years, and he had a bad fall in 2021, which had to have multiple surgeries on his spine because I forgot what the syndrome was called or whatever that was caused by it. So he had a lot of problems like that too.
Right.
And a lot of addiction problems. Like he said, he was always so close to the spotlight, but never in it. You know what I mean? So I think.
Well, right. But, he, from what I understand, he was clean and sober. So, when they say natural causes, that could be attributed to, hardening of the arteries from whatever he was doing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it could be all stem. Well, same thing even with his fall, he said, because he was, messed up when that happened. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
so that happened. So, but yeah, I don't know. It's been a wacky morning, man. I'm just waking up still, drinking my coffee, running late.
Marcus says Chuck isn't dead, he's sleeping.
Right, exactly, man, exactly. I know, and I've even seen a couple of really crappy. I really even saw an article that just bashed him, talking about his politics will outweigh whatever he did in movie wise. But the best comment, some guy chimed in and said, when Chuck Norris wants your opinion, he'll give it to you, or something like that. Be playing dying.
Well, I mean, this is the thing. You know, who gives a rat's ass what his politics were?
Yeah, it was a stupid article. Yeah, it was a stupid.
I saw a couple of people bashing him, and I was like, you know what?
But he didn't push it on anybody.
No,
So
no,
that's the thing. The only ones I get annoyed with are the ones that push it on everybody else. Like, you know what I mean?
absolutely.
Like in my opinion, Dropkick Murphys could fall right off a cliff anymore. I mean, I used to love that band. But all right, enough with that kind of chatter. But so tomorrow night, Scallywag Show is going to invade TikTok. Trying to get more of a TikTok presence over there, man. So, and Melissa will be joining us, kind of like a little reunion from the first Scallywag Show or Demented Show at that point. So it's going to be a blast. There's going to be a lot of beer chatter, movie chatter, shit talk, whatever you want to call it. But anybody who's on TikTok, that'll be at Scallywag Sean. And anybody who's on TikTok, if you throw a follow at Bearded Scallywags, because I need to grow that enough that I could do lives on that as well. So that's really what I was chiming in with this morning, man. And yeah, that's about it, really.
Well, and this is the thing: if y'all are on TikTok, absolutely go check out the lives that we're going to be doing because, uh, you know, uh, we ain't going to be doing no California style beards. It's going to be, the same scallywag raw shit, um, just a whole lot of fun, and
Well,
you
and
know,
it's promoting people's businesses and all that kind of stuff. Yeah,
yeah,
so I
like
ain't promoting anybody else's. I ain't going there with anybody else's shows or what they're doing. But
I didn't say a word.
yeah, yeah. Oh Jesus. But yeah. But it'll be fun, man. It'll be a blast. They're going to be boxes open, so the scallywags want to come up. Any vendors want to pop up and talk about their brands, you're welcome. It'll be fun.
Yeah, and that's the one thing that I want to, impart to everybody, not just anybody here, but is that Sean has supported so many companies and so many owners, and will continue to do so. Uh, you know, uh, but I'm going to tell you, people need to start supporting this guy as much as he's supporting everybody else. That's just my opinion. Take it or leave it.
I appreciate you, man, and a lot do, man. Some do. There's, you know, been a few beard owners and stuff that really helped me out with some upcoming stuff coming, and
Well, but
but yeah, in general, yeah. Well, that's why I'm looking outside of the group for some, for support with the business and everything else. It just hasn't been there with that, you know what I mean? The group itself.
right.
So the store's gonna be different. There's gonna be a lot of stuff in there. There's gonna be Gen X stuff. I'm really switching it up and going into different avenues with it. You know what I mean? But of course, I'll always be home here to Scallywag stuff. But I'm just saying.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
But
And let me tell y'all something, man. Sean came up with a badass Beards and Brews design, and you just may see that on a shirt here soon.
yeah, hopefully a shirt and a mug, absolutely, and probably a cent. You know what I mean? But no millennial stuff. Yeah, I mean you can throw that in, man. The elder millennials are You know what I mean? They kind of grew up as younger brothers that got their ass whipped by Gen X kids, so they're kind of they're kind of on the on our side of it all. Now let's talk about whatever you want. Like, you know what I mean? It's just not going to be goofy. It'll be goofy. Well, I shouldn't say that. There'll be goofy parts, but it won't be.
It's not going to be stupid goofy. There's
Right.
not going to be anybody dancing. There's not going to be anybody, you know. It's just going to be, let's talk about the fun shit that we like to talk about. Talk about the businesses that we're supporting, and go from there.
Right. And tonight I'll be on with Bearded Hog thing, and that's absolutely a fun channel to follow too. And he makes some badass barbecue sauce, man. That was that Burning Love I tried. Absolutely one of the best cheeseburgers I ever made, man. So that'll be tonight. And like I said, we're gonna do some on his, and then we're gonna do Sundays on mine, and then we're gonna go back, do that kind of thing. And it's all about promoting each other's business and everybody else's, man.
Let's see. Ronnie says we don't sell either. We have had 2 in 2 weeks, and Stacy isn't either. We wouldn't make anything if we didn't have the small event. Well, let me tell you something, Ronnie. No joke. If I could, I would buy everything on your site, at least one.
I tell you
And
what,
I
I
think
didn't do the video for it yet because I've been so screwed up with everything. But that Iron Kiss is absolutely fucking phenomenal. If you haven't tried that one from Flame and Beard, man, you absolutely need to jump on that. That one
absolutely. I just did a review on Iron Kiss, and it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Ronnie and Ricky have so many scents that I haven't tried that I want to try, and I will get to them eventually when I can afford it. But if you haven't tried Flaming Beard, or you haven't bought from Flaming Beard in a while, go buy something, man. Absolutely some of the best stuff on the market.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you too, Ronnie, for the extra little liquid butters you put in there too. I couldn't read a couple of them, but they all smelled fantastic. But,
yes, and I want to say thank you for the extra little colognes, man. Those were awesome.
But what is it? Delmer, elder millennials or honorary Gen X? Yeah. I would say you guys are closer to us than the regular, whatever they call them, the regular millennials.
Well, funny because
the Gen Z kids are the ones that are like weird, right? Cancel everything. But I tell you what, this new generation of kids, man, the ones coming up behind them, these Gen Alpha kids, man, have me cracking up, man. Like they're like straight up like Gen Xers, man. They're like roasting each other and like that. Felt like the 90s again.
Well,
at least my ball players. Maybe it's different around. I don't know.
Well, this is the thing is I think it's funny when I'll be talking with somebody and they'll look at me and they'll go, "Okay, boomer," and I'm like, "Yeah, wrong generation, pal."
Yeah. Okay, boomer. That's like that's it's like that's my father. Guys, fuck out of here.
You're right. Let's see. Also had one take my art and make a somewhat replica. So when I found out, I posted. Oh, that was what the evil twin thing was about. Okay. Yeah, Ronnie, I saw that. This is the thing.
I must have missed that. I didn't get. Holy crap! Like, what the hell is wrong with people doing shit like that, dude? What the hell is wrong with people doing shit like that? You know what I mean? And that's like, I want to give a shout out to Renee too from Black Manor for actually, with this Hell House thing, actually going the route of getting licenses and doing all that to for that movie.
Getting the licensing.
Yeah, where a lot of people just slap a fucking sticker on a bottle and just take whatever they want to take, And then I've even seen companies fight over each other. You copied it. Well, you copied it too. You copied it. It's like, And then, and then sometimes a profile won't even be out yet. And bros will line up. I'm buying it. I'm buying it. It's a 20-cent sticker, dude, with your favorite movie on it. And sometimes the profiles don't even match, but that's another rant. But
Yep.
like, I don't know. So I just thought that was cool. It's just going the right route. Or I'm always more into like the original shit, like
Well,
that.
this is the thing with like Ronnie, the artwork she's talking about wasn't, anybody famous. It wasn't anything.
No,
But
but
it's like, if you're an owner and you see something that somebody's put out and you're going, oh, that's cool, I'm gonna poach it, then you're an asshole. I mean,
yeah, exactly. Be creative, man. But the evil twin thing, that's definitely fucking awesome. I didn't catch any of that going on. So I must have been out on the loop on that. But yeah, the evil twin. That's cool.
you
That's
know, and I've got no problem if a company wants to put out a cent for a movie or something, but I do think that it's overdone. And a lot of these people, see, to me, if I was going to put out a cent for a movie, I would do something. I would take that something from that movie that was completely obscure
yeah, I can see that.
and put it out there. Uh, y- you know, uh, there's companies out there oh well, we will never do anything like IP, and then everything that they've been coming out with is IP. Because
What?
a lot of these companies jump on the bandwagon.
Well, yeah, one does something and then one does. That's why I'm excited about the one oil I'm going to use that I don't really see anybody using. You know what I mean? Yeah, once it comes out,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
would change. But
Wait
but
until it comes out, then in a month everybody will be using it.
yeah, I mean it's I don't know. Well, I'm not trying to trash any company. Whatever, however they want to do business, it's just not how like I just I don't know. Like I don't look at something and go, I gotta have that because of the label. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
But
I mean, I always want to see what the scent profile is first, at least, you
oh yeah,
know, because I know guys like you said, a company will come up with something and, you know, let's say it's a movie or a TV show uh, that somebody loves, they automatically go, "Yep, okay, boom," and they buy it, and then within a week, I see it sitting. The same person that bought it because they had to have it, they've put it up for sale because the scent sucks.
oh yeah. Well, yeah, I always want to know what the profile is, man. When I'm gonna buy something, movie or band is or whatever. But and like I said, I'm not trying to like shit on anybody, man. I'm gonna get some
No,
evil
but
messages now.
but to me, it's like going and blindly buy. You're not going to go buy a car just because it looks good and not look at what the engine is.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
you got to know what's under the hood.
yeah. No, you're right, man.
you
You're
know,
right.
but guys, I told you this was going to be a shorter show today, and I meant it. I've got to drive 40 miles to a birthday party for my sister. Uh, I hope everybody has a fantastic Saturday and a great weekend. If you haven't, go to beardedscallywags.com, buy yourself some merch. The Monty Strong shirts are still up. And was it $10 of every shirt goes to the family?
Yeah, 10 from every shirt. Basically,
10 for
all the profit pretty much goes right to Monty's. Right to Monty's mom. So
go get your Monty Strong shirt and support this kid.
so far it's raised $540 for Monty, 54 shirts went. So, I mean, you know, that's awesome, you know, but see, we can finish strong here and really knock some more out for his mom. So, and then I got to get that over to her too. Yeah.
Ronnie, we'll definitely have fun. We love you. Michael, smoke those ribs and enjoy. And just remember that you matter. And, you know, just remember this also. You're not in competition with anybody but yourself. All right? Keep crushing it and keep scallywags rocking.
Have a great one, guys.
Boom.